All right, this is going to be a little bit of a different kind of video than what I usually post on my channel because, as I'm sure you see in the title, I will be leaving for Mexico tomorrow. Actually, by the time you see this video, I will already be in the country. Basically, that means a couple of things. First of all, you won't see any more videos of me in the forest, at least in the near future. And it also means that I'm going through a big life shift, and that will be reflected in the channel. So I wanted to talk a little bit about kind of how I came to this decision, why I'm doing this, and what you can potentially expect moving forward. This year so far, I've been talking a lot about lifestyle design, and I think my message is really to take risks and go out of your comfort zone and potentially do things in a different way than most other people. And that is part of the reason why I'm putting myself out there and throwing myself kind of into the unknown. I need a change of pace, something unfamiliar, foreign, and something that I'm not used to. I've prepared and planned for this as much as possible, but ultimately my goal is to make a living as a digital nomad, as somebody who's creating content online. And as things stand right now, I am not making enough money to make a living doing this. And that's okay. I know that this sort of thing takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of patience. So I've given myself the next few months, the next 4 to 6 months potentially, as runway to try and get off the ground with this project. And I think my perspective with this really is that I have nothing to lose. Yes, I have money to lose, but money comes and goes in our lives. And I think bigger than that is the fact that I might not ever have an opportunity as amazing as the one I currently have to do something like this. My plan is to document as much of this as possible and share my experience, share my process of trying to pull this off. Because I think there are a lot of examples of people out there that are very successful, that are amazing role models to look up to, but it's so easy to focus on the 5% of their career that has been the most successful and ignore the 95% that came before it, where they struggled, where they stumbled, where they didn't know what they were doing. And that 95% is, I think, well, it's 95% of the process. So it's important not to forget about that. It's important not to get the wrong idea of what it takes to be successful, to chase down your dreams and to make something of yourself in this life. And that's the reason why I'm trying to make these videos. I have a feeling that I have no idea what's to come. I have no concept of the doors that I could potentially be opening for myself by putting myself out there on the internet, creating stuff that I care about. I've seen enough examples of people chase their dreams and get somewhere with it to believe that I can do that too. I'm full of conviction. I mean, think for a second about how incredible it is that all of us exist in this place and in this time. This world is a playground, and I want to have that kind of childlike attitude towards life. I want to be always experimenting and trying things out in the name of learning and growing. So what can you expect from this channel moving forward? Well, definitely more of the same. I plan to do a lot of personal experiments in my search for mental clarity and greater productivity and a more balanced and healthy life. I will explore food and diets more deeply and their link with mental clarity and how they affect me. Because I think that there's already a ton of information out there on what you should eat and how you should eat it, but not enough on the process, what it is like, maybe say going vegan, and the emotional impact and the social impact and all these things that interest me, because food is a lot more complex than just eating. If this project takes off, my plan is to, from Mexico, select another country to spend 3, 4, 6 months and continue that process. And if it doesn't, I will have to reassess and reevaluate where I am in life, and we'll go from there. The way I'm trying to approach this is not as success and failure, because it's easy to frame things that way, but rather as, again, a series of experiments. This is an opportunity to learn and grow about myself and to just put myself out there. No one knows what the future holds. That's the crazy, insane thing. If even just one person could predict the future, think about the enormous power that they would wield over others. But none of us do. We don't know what's coming. And there's something incredible about that, really. It means, for me at least, that there is always opportunity. There is always new possibilities that are cropping up, that are opening up for all of us. I think it is just our job to be as prepared for those opportunities as we can possibly be. I'm really excited to push myself as a storyteller, and hopefully you can spend some time with me in Mexico City through my videos. So if there's one thing that I would say, it's that if you feel stuck right now, wherever you are in life, try changing something. Try changing the environment that you're in. Try changing one habit. Try changing something, because change can be such an immensely powerful and positive force. Okay, I think that's enough for me. I've got to go back inside to finish packing. I'm really excited to share this journey, and if you're interested in following along, hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell icon next to it so you can receive notifications when I upload videos. Consider subscribing to my newsletter for written updates on this whole project. Follow my Instagram, and if you can and you're interested, consider checking out my Patreon page and supporting this project. You'll get exclusive access to some bonus content that I've made. Okay, done enough speaking. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon.